name is Maria Lopez and my partner's name is Rebeca Vargas, and we're gonna talk about the trendsetters. All the trendsetters group have one thing in common. They influence. They influence the society and they influence the people in it. They can have different characteristics, different styles. They can even be directed to different groups, different ethnic groups, age groups. It doesn't matter. They are all creative, they adapt, and they evolve something. They go out there and change something they don't like or something they believe that can be better. They shape the society in the way they dress, the way they think, because we follow the trendsetters. Us as designers have to use that in our advantage. The trendsetters group can be different or can be directed to something completely different. But what they have in common is that they have the power to shape a society. The trendsetters group that we're going to see right now are really interesting, really creative, but mostly represent an advantage to every designer. The first group are the celebrities. They change and evolve the society. They have been doing that since ages ago with the way they dress, with the way they look, with their ideals. That's why we need to understand the celebrity hierarchy. Because by knowing how high the celebrity is in the hierarchy, how much power and influence they're going to have. Why are they important for trends to spread? Because people want to be like them. We want to dress like them. We want to look like them. That's why us as designers can use them to our advantage to sell a product, to sell an idea. Like in this example. Or even the influencers, the TikTokers, the YouTubers, they are focusing on a different society, maybe the young ones, but they are influencers. They are part of this celebrity trendsetter group and can be used to our advantage. The second group is the gays. They are in the in-between of the male and female life and style. So they have been pitching ideas in fashion for ages. And they are open-minded. They are open to change. That's why they are great trendsetters. They have been changing the way male people dress. That's something really interesting. And they have been doing that and way more in the trends of the society.
Now, moving on to wealthy people, it is important to take into account the Maslow pyramid, since it shows perfectly how this group of people live. Wealthy people live their lives at the top of the Maslow hierarchy because they are always looking for self-actualization. They have the desire to become the most that one can be. They're always looking for new trends and for the most expensive things. A great example of these are tuxedos, because a young man named Griswold Laurilaud in 1886, he went to an annual ball dressed with a tuxedo, and this became a trend. So this is how trends work, and most importantly, trendsetters. Also, another example of wealthy people was Jacqueline Kennedy. She was very fashionable. She always had expensive things, and she was a role model for society because she had always the best things and was an icon for the wealthy people. Now, to wrap up the idea of what I was talking before, it is important to remember that wealthy people serve as an inspiration to others. Why? Because they are a great reference and example of luxury, manners, clothing, cars, houses, jewelry. We see them as role models into our personal lives. And as my partner Maria mentioned at the beginning of the video, celebrities and influencers are a great example of trendsetters and people we follow. They have the power to sell us things among every social platform, and we're influenced by them, and we shape our lives and our thoughts and our ideas into what they are buying and what they are selling among these platforms.